Hello there YouTube, my name is Andrew and this is probably my 5th or 6th attempt trying to do this video. This isn't a regular childhood movie review. This is a Christmas to now collection or haul video that stuff that I've gotten in the last couple of months, basically. This is like the 5th or 6th time I've tried recording this video. It's just every time I go into editing, it's just the videos get edited around wrong, or the videos get shuffled around. The edited videos get shuffled around. So I end up adding multiple versions of the same video into the whole video. So it's just, you know what, I'm gonna try and do this all in one go if I can. Hopefully 1 or 2 goes, that way it'll be easier for me. So without further ado, I do have a few shoutouts in this video. The first load is all a shout out to Classic Gal 96. She makes videos similar to me. Like she does movie reviews, like her favorite movies, top 5s, top 10s, reviews of 80s or older movies, like say 40s, 50s movies. So yeah, if you haven't checked out her channel, make sure you do. She's an amazing person, really nice, makes amazing videos. Definitely go check out her channel. So without further ado, in this video at this point I'm just too tired to go as in depth as I was earlier, so this one is going to be a bit rushed. I may redo this video in depth in the next week or so, but to be honest, I'm just too tired or whatever to do an in-depth discussion, so this is just going to be very, very quick. It is. So first one is Breakfast Club. I watched this with Classic Gal 96 sometime last year, like a couple of months, probably October or sometime. Really loved the movie, really enjoyed it. I've rewatched it once more since then. I have, since I got this movie for Christmas. So yeah, Breakfast Club, pretty good cult classic. Alright, next up, I've only ever seen once. It is The Shining. It is honestly, like, The Shining is, like, me personally, like, I don't do horror kind of movies, scary types of movies, because honestly, like, I don't know, like, they've just never appealed to me. Plus, it's like, whenever I watch them, I tend to get paranoid a lot. So, like, if a movie has, say, blood on a mirror, I'll come home or whatever, half expecting there to be blood on my mirror, and it's just, like, this was a good movie. Like, I didn't experience any of that, so, to be honest. And also I have watched movies like Scream and that, so I do watch a little bit of horror, not much though. Certainly not supernatural kind of horror. Slasher horror I can watch to a degree. Like, I've only seen, like, again, a couple of the Scream movies, and this one, yeah, I'm pretty sure, for slasher horror. So that's that. So definitely going to rewatch this at some point, but yeah, no, I just haven't had the time lately. Alright. Next up, the next couple of movies are Michael J. Fox movies. Really great actor, from the 80s, 90s era, and honestly, one of my personal favorite actors. First up is Teen Wolf. I did actually have this growing up as a kid. Like, can't remember if it. I'm pretty sure we had to sell it actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had to sell it when we moved over to Australia. More on that in an upcoming video. I'll explain that a bit more later. But yeah, no, definitely very good movie. Sorry. Yeah, just basically about him being a teenager and all of a sudden finding out that he is also part werewolf as well. So, very fun, very funny, very interesting movie there. Next up is The Concierge with Michael J. Fox again. This time he's running a hotel, like running every, like, basically making sure that the entire hotel runs as efficiently as possible. Like, very funny, very caring, very I don't know, like very sassy kind of person. In this movie, Michael J. Fox in this movie is what I would expect to see, like his kind of personality, the funny, the charming, the somewhat kind of prankster, I guess. As there are a few like prankster moments and sass moments in this movie, but yeah, no, that's what I would expect meeting him. I've never met him personally, and yeah, sure, he'd be a little bit older, but at the end of the day, that's what I would expect from meeting Michael J. Fox. Love you, man. Alright. Next up is. Alright, okay, so anyone who is fan of music, or particularly like 70s or 80s music, will definitely heard of this man. Yeah, Phil Collins live at Montreux in France. This, have to say, is probably one of the best Christmas presents I've ever gotten personally. I love Phil Collins. He is my music inspiration, my singing idol. Like, I just love Phil Collins. I grew up with Phil Collins, like a lot of people do, through Disney or Disney movies that like Tarzan, Brother Bear, and that. There is actually one of his movies that I really, really want to get. Haven't been able to find it yet, but that's a movie called Buster, and I think that's either his first or one of his first movies where he is the main character. He is the star of the movie, let's say. So yeah, very keen to get that. I will, as soon as I get that, I will post it in. I will upload it in whichever whole video, and I'll also make a review on it. Alright, so there's those two to look forward to. Alright, this is the last gift in the Classic Gal 96 shout out. It is Titanic, one of my favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movies ever. Like, I've watched this movie. I think I've only watched this movie like 5, 6 times in my life, but it's just one of those movies that I love, that you have to love. Like, honestly, like, I mean, if you don't like it, if you don't love it, that's fine. That's, my opinion. I just don't see any glaring flaw. Like, obviously, the movie has flaws. All movies have flaws, but like, I just don't see any major ones that make people turn off it. I mean, maybe how long it runs. For me, growing up, like, it took me so many attempts to watch this great movie, like, all the way through, because of how long it went through. Like, I was not patient as a child. There was no way I was gonna sit through 3 hours of this. But growing up, like, it's such, you can just see how well made of a movie it was, which is surprising because of the limitations it was under during production, and just how people didn't expect it. Didn't expect it to be as well as it did, which is surprised, but it's very good thing, because honestly, such a great performance by Leo DiCaprio. Actually, there's, hold on. Hey there, guys. Sorry about that. I flaming out. Some DVDs that I brought recently, for some reason, they slipped all the way from my mind earlier, and yeah. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Those earlier attempts were no good, so here they are, finally on camera. Alright, so no, I'll finish the Christmas stuff off before. And Secret Garden I got from one of my other friends. I, I loved this movie growing up, like, so good. Like, I haven't seen it in years, but I vaguely remember what it was about. It was about these children, as, yeah, you can see there, these children, like, going to this secret garden, hence the movie title. That's, I think it's like, yeah, it's inside of a maze garden, actual maze garden, so it's like you've got to basically know where it is. That's why it's secret. And sorry, it's been like over a decade since I've watched this movie, so yeah, I'm very fuzzy on the details at the moment, but yeah, we'll be doing a review for this and everything else you've seen so far in the near future, anyways. Alright, so that's Secret Garden. Let's put it down there. Okay. Oh yeah, and before I go on any further, I brought this like late last year, like before Christmas, but because I sorry, what I'm trying to say is, because I showed you guys the Phil Collins Live at Montreux DVD, I figured I'd show you my copy of Phil Collins' Not Dead Yet autobiography, and I picked up quite a few months ago. Like, I'm quite a ways into the book, like 100 or so pages into it. It's such an interesting read. If you're a Phil Collins fan, like, just small time or majorly Phil Collins fan, definitely suggest you gain this. Like, for me, it didn't cost that much. Like, I think it was less than $10 or something, but yeah, definitely worth getting, definitely worth a read, definitely. It's very, very funny, very entertaining. Yeah. Alright. No, I won't spoil anything for you if you haven't read it. Alright, so next up is, these are movies that I've gotten more recently. First up is Romeo and Juliet. I didn't grow up with this. Like, I watched it. First time I watched it was in high school. We were doing like Shakespearean plays. We did this as well as Midnight Summer's Dream. Both amazing plays. This version of Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio, it's so good. I love it so much. Like, he just suits the character of Romeo so well. The entire cast just marvelous. Like, and it's such a great modern day adaptation of such an old classic story. Yeah, where they swap out swords and daggers and that for different guns and what have you. It's pretty cool, pretty good. Alright. Okay, so the next couple are like DVD collection, like three movies in one collections. I haven't watched these yet, so I have no actual idea as to what's in store for me. Like, it's first one is James Stewart's movie collection. What's in here? Thunder Bay, Flight of the Phoenix, and Bandolero, I think that's pronounced. Bandolero. Yeah. Those three movies. Can't wait to watch them. Alright, so done. Then we have three Audrey Hepburn movies that can't wait to see. I have watched two other Audrey Hepburn movies. I'm gonna get to them in a sec. So, alright. So, hold on, be patient, and you'll find out soon. So, what's in here? Love in the Afternoon, Two for the Road, and The Unforgiven. So, yep. Again, love Audrey Hepburn so much. Like, I've only ever seen her in two movies, and she is just amazing. Such an amazing and talented actress, honestly. Yeah, let's put you down there with the others. Okay, so next one, I have seen the remakes of these. Well, not the latest remake, because honestly, I don't approve of Tom Cruise in this movie. Hoping that gives away what I'm talking about, but I have watched the older remakes of The Mummy. I haven't watched the original yet. Like, as you can see, it's still packaged and everything. It's just, it's too many movies really to keep track of these days. So, definitely going to watch this at some point soon, sometime soon. So, get ready for that. No, definitely review. Sorry about that, guys. Just more technical difficulties, anyways. I'm pretty much most of the way through this, so to be honest, I'm not gonna cut this one short. I might as well just finish it off. So, here is a shout out to Old Hollywood Vintage Gal. She's a friend of mine who does similar to me in Classic Gal 96. Like doing favorite movie reviews, collection haul videos, top fives, top tens. She does reviews of, like, say, Disney movies, 40s movies, 50s, 60s, 80s, 90s, pretty much you name it, she does it, more or less. So yeah, this is a shout out to her, because she, yeah, is My Fair Lady, Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. Yeah, I've seen this movie once, and yeah, it was quite good. Like, I loved it. I loved both Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn. This is one of the Audrey Hepburn movies I mentioned. I'm going to do the second one in a minute. But yeah, no. Rex Harrison is quite a good guy. Like, I've only ever seen him in one other movie, and that's King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table. I don't have that on me. Haven't seen that since I was a kid, and honestly, I haven't been able to find it anywhere. To be honest, sorry, just very tired. Yeah, this was the first Audrey Hepburn movie that I've seen, personally, and I absolutely love this movie. Probably I don't know. Well, I do know why, because it's great acting, great cast, great story, and all that. But personally, for me as well, being British originally, it was just, it's good to go back, stop and reflect. Basically, like, just go back to where I used to be and what have you. So yeah, that's another reason why I love this movie. Alright. Okay. Here's the second Audrey Hepburn movie that I've seen. These next few movies I literally got yesterday. I have only seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. Out of the three that I got yesterday, I saw this last night. It was amazing. I loved everything about this movie. Audrey Hepburn was amazing. The entire story, the characters in that were just, so good. Once I've seen it, like, probably at least one more time, I will review this, so stay tuned for that. Okay. Put you down there. Next movie, I have seen the remake of this. I love the remake of this. Just how the remake was, how accurate it was to the actual Dunkirk in real life. The movie, a lot of people didn't like it because it's not like a stereotypical war movie where it's like you've got people, in trenches or on battlefields, like fighting each other out. It's more of, just standing around and waiting, because that's what the main point of Dunkirk was. And so, here's the original Dunkirk. I haven't seen it yet. I've unpacked it. I've looked at the disc inside, but I have not had time to watch it. If my video had been perfect first time, I probably would have been watching that now, but oh well. I'll get to watch it eventually. So once I've watched it, maybe once or so, I'll review it. So look forward to that either next week or in the next couple of weeks. So, yep, really, really am hyped to watch this movie. Like, yeah, I was looking for the characters, whatever you got. Younger John Hammond from Jurassic Park, Sir Richard Attenborough, Sir David Attenborough's older brother, rest his soul. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this one in particular.